Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to TSP TV, once again on location in the kitchen upstairs from my basement. So today what we're going to be doing is, some of you may remember and seen from last week, I made some of my TSP TV Super Survival Stew. Very nutritionally and calorie dense meal that will give you kind of a lot of your daily nutritional requirements. And then afterwards, once I cooked it up, I repackaged it in these trail mix bags, which I have been eating over the course of the week since then. Pretty much every day I've been having a portion of my super stew. Now you can just throw this bag into the microwave, and actually works very well, almost kind of like creates a little steam effect. But what we're going to be doing today is supplementing this a little bit, and again we're going to be using some items from the pantry. We're also going to do a little fun experiment, see if we can make some potato bread using instant pancake mix, instant mashed potatoes and a microwave. But the super stew, you know, you do get a little bit of food fatigue, sometimes eating the same things each and every day. So what we're going to do with this is just kind of supplement it a little bit. Now I do have, just check you there, a pan that has a little bit of water that is coming to the boil. And what I'm going to take is a little can of V8, something you may find in your pantry. This is actually a little can that I've had lying around from quite a while now, and I pulled a little 6-pack. Now guys, if you're going to be buying like canned tomatoes to put in your pantry, forget about it. Get your V8, because of the nutritional fortification that the V8 does have. You get a lot more nutrients in a can of V8 than you do a can of tomatoes, and also it does have a little bit more flavour. So what I'm going to be using with this is just open that up and adding that into the water. So that's going to give us like a little tomatoey, vegetable-y broth base. The other thing we're going to add to this, you can see here I'm using again some more recycled repackaging. It says they're crispy fried onions, but they're actually not. This is some of my all-in-one multi-purpose seasoning salt that you may have seen me make the other day. So what we're going to do is put a couple of spoonfuls, or fingerfuls in this case, and you will get a little bit of a red paprika, almost Cheeto finger effect if you don't use a spoon. Now I've got my rainbow knife and I've got the Sensi knife. We haven't actually given the Sensi knife a dummy run. So the other thing we have here from the pantry is some beef jerky. Now some of you ladies and gents that were watching the live show the other week were a little bit amazed to realise you can actually rehydrate beef jerky, and that's what we're going to do now. But we are going to give it a little bit of a chop up before we toss it in the pan. So let's empty that out on the little tiny chopping board. You remember this? I picked that up at the Dollarama. It's kind of a little cute thing I thought was there. It was only a couple of bucks, maybe not even that, but it's a nice little chopping board, and also it's portable. You can chop it, toss it in your backpack if you're going camping or something like that. And again, you can keep these bags for similar purposes to these. Always hold on to your Ziploc bags. So let's see how good the Sensi knife is. Now really you should put a cloth underneath your chopping board to stop you stop it moving it around, and I should probably do that actually. So let me get a cloth. That is a kitchen tip, but I'm not at work at the moment, so we don't really have to abide by those kind of safe rules. Now the Sensi knife actually does seem a little bit sharper. Let's give the rainbow knife a little bit of a, can you see there? Sorry. Get that out of the way. Let's see how, yeah, we're going to stick with the Sensi knife. That is much better, much sharper than the rainbow knife. So we're just going to chop up our beef jerky into small pieces, or smaller pieces, and you don't have to do it as small as I'm doing. You can even leave some a little bit chunky if you like. So we're going to chop up our beef jerky. And yeah, the Sensi knife is the way to go. Definitely. So let me just dump that in already because we're running out of space. There's a small chopping board. And again, these are maybe items that you might have in and around your household. Look at that. Some chopping there, almost wafer thin jerky. But anyway, the smaller the better, because it should hydrate a little bit easier and faster rather than the bigger chunks. Some of the little pieces will be kind of like that stringy braised beef effect. So this in its itself is kind of like a little vegetable, and actually the smells coming on for that already are quite amazing. Yeah, I kind of like the Cincy knife. Yeah, much better than the rainbow knife. But anyway guys, let's throw that into our pot. And you can see already, just give it a little stir around. Just give it a shake, so you don't even need to use a spoon. You know what you're doing, and you've got some steam off there, and already the flavours coming off that are absolutely scrumptious, for want of another word. So anyway, what we're going to do is just let that simmer away for a while, and what we're going to try and do is make, so this again is something I repackaged. That once had some, what does that say? Super Silver Haze, which was marijuana at one point, but I repurposed it and now it has instant pancake mix. Now you may remember a little while ago, our thrift fan member and regular viewer Trip sent me some banana bread, which was essentially like instant pancake mix with some banana flavouring in it. So there you can see we've thrown about half of that package. And what we're going to do is take some of this. Now some of you may not know what this is, but this is actually repackaged, and again marijuana was in this packaging beforehand. But this is repackaged instant Betty Crocker mashed potato. There you can see inside, that's the little potato flakes. We're going to mix about the same amount in, and again you can use a spoon or your finger. We're going to use our fingers, but we're probably going to have to get a spoon just to mix that up. I do have some milk, which is something I don't always have on hand, although I need to fill the rest of the milk bag, so never mind, we'll proceed with water. But what we're going to do now is get our can of V8. There's still a little bit of flavour in there. Waste not, want not. So hopefully that will mix it up nicely into a batter, and that's what we're trying to do. We can also add a little bit more of the flour if need be. And that's all we're going to do, guys, is just mix this up together into a pretty solid mix the best we can, and then we're going to toss it in the microwave and see what happens. So you can see what I'm doing and what else we're going to do just while we're here. Throw some of our seasoning in. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but trying you can only lose. This is an experiment, and as you know, we don't edit or filter our videos here at TSP TV. If it works out, it works out. I can only imagine it's not going to be as disgusting as the rye bread that went rancid in my recent Latvian military rations. So I don't know if any of you guys have watched that yet, so just add a little bit more water now to get the last little bits of flour off. Going to turn the heat down a little bit on our beef jerky that is simmering away and softening up in our V8, and before long we're going to just add the remainder of our stew into the pot and mix that all up together, and that will heat it up. So I don't know again if this is going to work, if we're wasting our time clutching at straws, but I'm thinking that this might make a nice kind of stodgy type bread, potato muffin, cornbready kind of deal. You know what I'm saying, guys? I think you do. So once we get that nice and smooth, hopefully we'll get some results. So we don't need that anymore. I'm going to put the lid on and let's try it for like 3 minutes, I guess. Okay, so you can see once again and that would be just a meal in itself. Or you know what, if you just wanted to throw in a bag of ramen with that, That's going to give you nutrition from the vitamins and stuff in the V8, and you're going to get protein from the beef, and obviously the ramen would produce your carb, so you've got a pretty balanced meal then, and it will fill you up. Don't get me wrong. So let's try not to knock the camera over while I'm doing this, and let's try and clean up a little bit as we go. So if this works out, I might just mix the two of these together and we can try it again. So using just a few things in our pantry, we've supplemented our stew, or will be supplementing our stew, and we're trying to come up with a little potato pancakey bread type deal. Whether it works or not, we do not know. So what I'm going to do now, let's just open up the bag. This is not going to be very, you see, kind of looks like that Uncle Ben instant rice when you buy it, if you've ever had it from the grocery store. So that's what's there. Now, you could go to the trouble of washing this out. I'm not going to do that, or even scrape out the bottom of the bag, but you could do that if you so desired. Scrape it out, maybe add a little bit of water, shake it around, get the last remnants. But we're not going to be that frugal today, so let me kind of try. I'm going to set you up just here and see what I'm going to do. So hopefully the V8 will be absorbed again into that couscous. We've got some sausage in there, and the beef jerky will soften up. We've also got some of that eggplant, if you can remember. We've got some little baby potatoes, so I'm just going to soften and squish those a little bit with a spoon while they're in the pan, and that will also absorb some more of the flavour. So there you can see everything is mixed together, and we've kind of changed, not dramatically or drastically, but we've just changed up a dish that normally would be the same old. What we've done is added a little bit of extra nutrition and some extra protein. I've got 27 seconds left on the potato bread in the microwave, so what we're going to do is just kind of bring this up to the boil again, make sure it bubbles, and that will be good to go because I've already cooked everything in there. The stew was ready to go. We've got some carrots in there, we've got some black-eyed peas, we've got some chorizo, some Italian sausage, and now we've got the added meat content from the beef jerky, meat potatoes, and the couscous. Honestly guys, this is going to fill you up and nourish you. So let's double check, see what we're saying on the potato bread. You know what guys, look at that, that's kind of firm. I'm going to give it another minute in there. You can continue to watch the thing. I think we might have actually worked a miracle with this. Let's give it one more minute just to, actually let's give it a minute 30. And luckily enough, I do have one of my little plates on hand. I also have my MRE tray from my review yesterday in the washing up rack. So that's all we're doing there, is kind of bringing this up, not to the boil, just to get it nice and hot. And some of those potatoes, you know, they've been in the fridge, so they're going to need a little while just to heat through. You don't want nothing worse than having a hot surround and then biting into a cold chunk of potato. That's again another reason why I kind of broke them up a little bit. But not only that, they will also absorb some more of the flavour, as they wouldn't otherwise do with the skins. So I think pretty much we might have discovered something here with the potato, the instant mashed potato and the pancake mix. And I actually feel like I need to crick my neck at this point. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that or not. So 29 seconds. Do you want to have a little looky look? That's me. I don't know why I'm wearing my trapper hat, but there it is there, going round and round in the microwave. There's the countdown. Now you know what else I'm going to do, just seeing as I am at the fridge. I've got some good old Dollarama sriracha. It's been in there a while, so let's give it a bit of a doll for that as well. Mix that in. Add a little bit of spice, and there's a lot of vitamin C in chilly, as that will help fight off any infections or cold or flu-like symptoms you may or may not be having. So again, just going to let that come up to the boil. Let's have a double check on our bread. Guys, look at that. That is absolutely amazing. I think I've kind of astonished even myself how kind of well that's worked out. Hang on a second, sorry for moving around. Let's come back to this side. Just want to kind of... And that's a way to tell. If it comes out and nothing sticks, then you know it's cooked in the centre. So I'm going to see if I can dump this out. And another way to do this would be... It did form into bread. Look at that. A little bit of unmixed... Yeah, some of the powder didn't quite mix there. Never mind. Other than that, guys, look what we made. That's like a potato pancakey muffin. Well, let's use the rainbow knife for this because it doesn't need to be sharp. Don't know if you can see that. That is the inside of the potato bread. Look, guys, nice, moist. I'm going to try some. That's the best thing to do. It's very rubbery, and it's still very hot. Oh my word! Holy shit! Wow! 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 Hold on. Okay, by popular demand, I've dragged Roger in to make a little cameo. Roger, look at the bread that I made using pancake mix and instant mashed potato.
Not bad at all.
Would you like to try a piece? That's why you're here. There you go, grab.
Potato bread.
It's not the greatest, but considering we used 2 ingredients out of instant powdered stuff and a little bit of water,
okay,
it's filling, right?
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. So, does that get a thumbs up from Roger?
Oh yeah. That does the job.
It does.
Not bad.
And I'm going to kind of sort of dip it in the. Do you want to dip some in the sauce? Cut some more off if you want. Dip some in the sauce.
All right.
While it's still warm. Look at that. Cutting it on the bias. That's very, very, very professional. That is a success for sure, for sure.
Nice.
And once it soaks up that sauce...
Oh yeah, that's good.
There you go. That's not actually fake reaction. That is a genuine, real Roger reaction to our potato bread and to our stew. All that remains for me now is to plate this up and enjoy it. So thank you very much for your opinion there and taste test,
Nice.
Roger. Seriously, guys, if you've got some instant mashed potato and instant pancake mix in your pantry, give this a shot. And as we said, the only thing we added extra to that was a little bit of my special seasoning salt. You know what? Hold on. Okay, guys, there it is, the finished article. Actually, I could have probably placed the bread to that side. There's our instant potato, instant pancake mix bread, and there's my fortified supplemented super stew with some of the bread. Sorry, I had the water running for the dishes in the background. Should have thought of that before I press play. But anyway, guys, that's my meal today. Those are the ingredients from the pantry, so I'm definitely going to mix those two together, and we'll try that again at some point. And I've even got some for later on. Let me know what you think, guys, and please try this. This will probably change your life, although not like dramatically. You're not going to kind of be a millionaire or anything overnight for doing it, but it will certainly give you another aspect to what you can do with instant pancake mix and instant mashed potatoes. As I said, I'm going to go and enjoy this. Let me know again what you think down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. This is a shit video production for TSP TV. See you in the next one. Until then, keep it thrifty. Bon appetit.